The App Store's most recent game, Slayin, has promised itself to be an incredible RPG, and even more, they even state that it's never ending. The game just goes on and on and on. But, did they hit this one home run, or did they strike out? Let's find out together in this RV's review. Brief overview of the game, Slayin. Basically, the basics are you go as many rounds as you can, over and over, hitting as many things as you can. Basically, it plays like a really old Super Nintendo brawler game. Is it really that good? Well, the simple answer is yes. It's actually fairly fun, and these are the reasons why. The gameplay is what makes this game everything. It's not like iPod, iPhone games can really have so much story to them or so much on them, because I mean, for crying out loud, it's just a mobile device. Speaking of mobile devices, that's what I'm going to be doing all my reviews on, because I want to make this a bit more different on my channel. Anyway, mobile device. The gameplay in this game is pretty fun, but it's really simple. It's easy to pick up. Start off, there's a left-right stick, push button. You cannot stop your guy. He keeps running no matter what you do, but you hit it, you automatically hit. It's pretty cool. Looks simple, doesn't it? Well, you're wrong. It's one of the most hard games, just, oh my goodness. You die over and over and over and over. The game gives you pretty much only a page of what to do and throws you out in the action. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but man, it sure is one of a challenge. What's really cool about the game, though, is I like the different characters. It's not just one knight. It's not just like a knight. There's also a mage and some kind of rogue guy with 2 swords. As you progress through the levels, you eventually, chests will fall from the sky, and you'll talk to this guy and you can buy swords and buy armor, which is actually very helpful because the game gets pretty freaking difficult. 1 second you start off with these green slimes who go like slow. The next second, bam, bam, flying things come at you. Extremely difficult. It's fun though. But what makes the game really interesting is the leveling up system. It happens in the game. It just happens. It's just like the game goes on. Your guy gets stronger. The game goes on. Enemies get harder. That's what's awesome about it. There's also really cool boss battles, which I personally think are cool and challenging. You even have quests to go on. There's even a little location called the Tavern, and that's where you get all your information, you buy stuff. So, all in all, I think the level design was actually very creative in this. What's really cool about the game, though, in my opinion, is when you die, you stay dead. That guy you play as just dies. You can continue the game, but you go to, it shows your guy's grave, what level he was, etc. You can even buy different gravestones. The developers did a great job in this part to make you feel like, kind of feel for your guy. That's the guy you're playing as. You can never play as him again. You play as a different person. Restart the adventure, going for the same hectic ride. Since the gameplay was pretty good, I'm going to go ahead and give the gameplay portion of this about a 10 out of 10. I'll go with that because it was actually really well designed. It's challenging. However, this game probably isn't for you unless you like challenges. Story. What's weird about the game is there's absolutely no story. I know that this is an iPhone App Store game, but I mean, they could have tried to incorporate at least something in there. You know, maybe just a little something. For this, we'll kind of just skip this, but I'll probably minus half a point it, because screw it. All in all, I found Slayin to be a very fun game. Sometimes there might be a couple of technical glitches, the game might back out on you, but all in all, the people did a really good designing this game. It's good and definitely reminds me of old 8-bit, 16-bit. Definitely reminds me of old graphics. I like the fact that you can customize some things. It's very cool the way that they did this, and the game's very challenging. And as for it being never ending, I'm going to assume it is, probably to reuse levels, but the game is extremely difficult. I would not recommend this to you if you do not like difficult games, but I'm going to go ahead and recommend this to everybody. I give Slayin about a 9 out of 10 for App Store game, because I found it to be just incredible. Not Infinity Blade incredible, but still very, very good.